We now are joining Lois Wangui, who I also mentioned is in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. And in recent days, Uasin Gishu has been featuring among the 5 counties with the highest number of new COVID-19 infections. Lois Wangui now speaks to some residents in Eldoret on how their one-year experience in a pandemic has been.
Indeed, Olive, as you note, it is 1 year for Uasin Gishu County and indeed the entire country since COVID-19. Just before we speak to the residents, to just give you a perspective and an understanding of how Uasin Gishu County found its way to among the top counties with the highest number of COVID-19 infections, is that this particular county, and in particular Eldoret town, is placed on an international highway. The road that you can see there on your TV, it is called Uganda Road. This international highway exits to the neighboring Uganda, Ethiopia and South Sudan countries in both human resource and transit goods. And that particular item really contributed to the number of infections going up. When COVID first came in, there were near nil or even nil numbers. But as Eldoret continued to experience the transit of persons and goods through this international highway, then the numbers went up quite high because the disease was transported from outside Uasin Gishu to inside. So how has the 1 year been? Wacha tuongee na mzee huyu. Kwanza mzee, majina yako, na mwaka mmoja baada ya maradhi ya COVID kufika hapa Uasin Gishu na nchini, umekuwa mwaka wa aina gani kwako?
Kwa majina naitwa Bishop Joseph Mutai, ni mkaaji wa Uasin Gishu. COVID wa mwaka mmoja ambao uliopita imetukarimu, ametuletea shida sana. Hasa mimi kama mchungaji. Makanisa zetu zimekosa pesa, hata wachungaji wameanza kuacha kazi. Wamejiunga na saramala, wamejiunga na mechanic, wengine wameenda nyumbani ili wasilale njaa. Hata wengine wanauza vyombo vya makanisa ili waweze kujimudu na familia zao.
Asante Bishop, wacha tupate mwingine. Mwanadada hapa, you told me your name was Carol. Carol, it has been 1 year of COVID-19 infections in the country. As a young woman, as a young youth in this country, what is your experience of COVID-19?
COVID has greatly changed our way of living, especially because of loss of income. And especially for someone like me, being a business person, the economic activities have really been affected. So there's nothing much as far as business is concerned. Also, there's living in anxiety because you're not sure of what tomorrow holds. Right now, we've been informed that there is a second wave of COVID, and we don't know the impact, the depth of that as compared to the initial one. So we live in a lot of anxiety, not knowing what tomorrow holds. And for those of us who have siblings, brothers, and sisters in schools, we don't know how safe they are. We are really glad that it's even coming to a close now.
Many thanks, Carol. Maybe you can just have one more person. Yes, your name, mommy, and your experience with COVID-19. How are you affected directly, or if not indirectly, what has been your experience?
Thank you so much. I am Dorcas Cherop, and COVID has really caused a lot of effects. For example, being a student, it has caused a real mess, because in school you find that there are many students right now who are really anxious. They don't know what is the next thing for them. They don't know when they'll be affected by COVID. Now having the third wave is really another danger, because people are thinking of, are the schools going to be closed down again? Also, in terms of business, business has been affected in that well, you want to go for your goods whenever you are going for it, you are so anxious, you don't know at what time you'll come home, and yet there is curfew.
Yeah. Let me ask you, you're a student, right?
Yes.
So are you worried? Is it double worry for students in schools? Is that affecting your mode of study, for instance? Are you reading under stressful conditions?
Of course, it is really affecting the students, because while you are at school, you know that intermingling. You are not used to not interacting with your friends normally, washing hands, the mask, it is so difficult to put up with it. And psychological affection, that effect that causes psychologically, while you are reading, you're having the mask, and it's really affecting you psychologically.
Many thanks. Just as you wind up your experience very, very shortly.
Okay, my name is Wilson Rotich. I teach at Kisii University, Eldoret campus. And my experience is that COVID-19 taught us that we can survive with a very small space. We were able, in the education sector, in the university, were able to teach virtually online, something that we couldn't do earlier. So COVID-19 has taught us that we can do that. And also...
Just cut you short because of time. Many thanks. Those are some of the residents of Uasin Gishu County just giving their experiences. As I wind up to note that Uasin Gishu County has been able to battle the infections versus the deaths because there is very good health infrastructure here. This county is home to the second largest referral hospital, that is MTRH, and even outside Nairobi, Uasin Gishu County is among the top counties with quite a number of heavy infrastructure when it comes to private hospitals, and that comes with great infrastructure that goes to contain the COVID spread here in this particular county. And that is why the deaths have been quite minimal vis-a-vis the rising COVID infections. Olive?